I fucking hate this game. Hey guys, welcome to day 2. Immediately buy the Scythe, level 2. And if you have enough money, buy Piercing Void level 2 as well. And then buy Windpad, it's essential. You shouldn't even have to buy this, but I mean this game just riddled with stupid design decisions. You can only use the bow on this part. Your bow is going to be upgraded at chapter 3, but right now it only deals like half damage, and it sucks. Bike enemy is quite simple to deal with. Jump and shoot. You can press R3 to slow down time while drawing the bow. It's quite useful to target weak points, but I never found much use against these enemies. So yeah, aim and shoot, jump, aim and shoot, jump, aim and shoot, jump. And you almost never get hit, unless you jump right in front of them, like I did. Well, sorry. Please excuse me. There you go, same time, don't know how to get S, and honestly, who cares? Get the Scarab, switch to the Eclipse Scythe. The Eclipse Scythe at level 2 gains the Graveyard Spin ability, and it's just completely insane, broken even, and it's the only way to beat this game without losing all of your brain cells. Like, it's terrible, this game is like awful. Dodge, free Steel Bone, and now Graveyard Spin. Dodge, rotate the left stick and press triangle. Use a dodge to give you some iframes and move around the enemies, and then you do rotate left stick and press triangle. If an enemy does the Steel Bone attack while you're doing this, you can do Steel Bone pretty much for free. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to play this game. Honestly, it's up to you how much you do this, but like, Jesus Christ. This game doesn't know when to end, so yeah. Later on you're gonna get Kusarigama LV2. That's where you can play the video game if you want. Like, it's an excellent weapon and it does a bunch of things well. And you don't really want to spend Graveyard Spin 24/7 because you're gonna go insane. It's gonna break your joystick. And this is the reason why the Kusarigama is gonna be used in the future. There you go, getting that karma. Don't worry about being stylish, just effective. Like, if only upgrades didn't cost a fortune, then you could use whatever you wanted. Like, upgrades costing double on this difficulty should have never been a thing, seriously, it's terrible. I don't know what they were smoking when they decided that upgrades would cost double on this mode. Because it just makes it way less fun. And this is what it makes you do, honestly. There you go. Did a combo? Fun, right? And let's move on to the next gauntlet. Get the Scarab here. And save. Next fight, same fucking deal. Take care of the 2 rocket guys first, because you can't play the video game otherwise. I know, shocker, right? This entire game is praying to God that you have 1 second to draw your bow and shoot the ranged enemy. And by the way, the slowdown time doesn't really help you against them. Like, if these guys are near you, good luck. You're going to get hit by cheap damage, and it fucking infuriates me, dude. This game infuriates me. There's no reason to have as many ranged enemies as this game employs. It is fucking obnoxious, dude. Like every 3 seconds a range guy spawns and you get hit from behind. Or if you try to draw your bow while there's enemies nearby, you get hit for cheap damage. You're like, Jesus Christ, man. Learn how to design a fun video game. It's not too hard, Mr. Hayashi. I know you can do this. Yeah, he can't. Sorry. My bad. Commencing operation. Ranged enemy. There we go. I'm sorry guys, this is just fucking hilarious. Take care of the jack trousers, there's only 2. Free. See? Now you can have fun with the video game. And by fun, I mean no fun at all. There you go. Omae wa mo. Get a scarab. The corner. It's free real estate. And toxic. Here you go. The first toxic fight of the level. Enriched uranium. This fight is a good example of this game obsession with spawning ranged enemies all the time. Like, it gets to a point where you don't even want to fight against these enemies anymore. You just want to pay attention to the ranged enemy spawning. There you go. I deleted him and he did the suicide attack. Remember that the jaw crossers are gonna stop your steel and bone chains if they have both arms. Yeah, this is fun, guys. 1, 2. Commencing operation. Knew it. Commencing operation. Let's see here. I need a fucking second. Here we go. Now I can take care of this, guys. Another one to just spawn. See? This game is a comedy, guys. Like, look how fun this is. A bunch of bike enemies, you can use graveyard spin when they are near. It's honestly way faster than just using the bow and prevents you from dying if you're quite good at the graveyard spin. It doesn't take a master to learn this. So yeah. Another ranged enemy shooting rockets. Another bike guy with rockets. Like, look how fun this is, guys. Please teach me how to love this game. It's impossible. So every fun fight is ruined the moment the rocket enemies spawn, because you just have to stop all that you're doing to shoot them. And the gauntlet never ends. And if I die here, guess what happens? I'll go back to the beginning, and this is what you're gonna have to deal with when you're playing this mode. They're fun, right? Like, this is way too obnoxious, dude. Commencing operation? Jesus. I miss, but I don't really care. I'm gonna tell you guys when to save Nimpo, and when I tell you, please, for the love of all that is holy, save it. Otherwise you're going to kill yourself. There you go. Lots of karma. Another scarab over here. There you go. Congratulations on beating the Gauntlet of Age. It's quite difficult on your sanity. And you can save the game now. Amazing. Let's keep going. Shoot this guy immediately, otherwise you don't get to play the video game. There you go. Now you're gonna fight a bunch of invisible enemies. Just use the lame strategy, seriously. Please, do yourself a favor and do this. Take care of the 2 rocket enemies first. And then you can just use your T's and stay away. If you shoot them with your bow, it's going to reveal them, but by this point your bow is very weak, so it doesn't deal a lot of damage. And it sucks because this chapter has an awful ranged boss that you can only take out using the bow, and they knew what they were doing, so they gave you a nerfed bow that only gets upgraded in chapter 3. And yeah, fun guys. Yeah, Graveyard's picking it up. And now for Toxic. Fucking kill me. There we go. Use Kusa for this. You can only use Graveyard Spin if their shields are down, and if they have their shields up, it's gonna get bounced off it all the time. Yeah. Triangle into a charge triangle. Triangle into a charge triangle. Triangle into a charge triangle. Keep in mind that you don't want to get hit by their blue ball attack. It is very damaging. It destroys your sanity as well if you get hit by it. Not gonna say anything how much I hate this fucking dog shit enemy, but I hate this enemy. And for some reason these enemies they take a lot more damage. If you thought the alchemists of the previous chapter were obnoxious, well, they only get worse. When they become bloody, they basically become weaker to the limbs, so as you see here, the moment they get bloody, I use the triangle release UT to delimb them. That is not a guarantee, but it helps end this fight faster. Like you don't use the fully charged UT when they are bloody, you just hold and release before it's charged when they are bloody. It's just a property of the enemies that get bloody. There you go. Didn't have any fun at all, but that's half the enemies in this game. Not half, I think like 80% are just obnoxious garbage. Save. Let's proceed to the next shit fight. Infested Chopper made an appearance here. Don't worry, you're gonna see this Infested Chopper a lot. You're gonna wish you didn't. And no, brother. Next Scarab coming up. The moment you grab the Scarab, an enemy is gonna do a Steel and Bone attack. Get ready to dodge. I used the checkpoint over here because, you know, bullshit happened and I died. Sorry, spoilers. See? Do this, otherwise you get instantly grabbed by this very cheap ass game. And then do your thing. Careful with the suicide enemy, you can only do a Steel and Bone attack right at the end. The Steel and Bone line of the Claw Ninjas is this ends, so the moment they say this ends, you dodge. For the Dual Katana Ninjas, they say a bunch of Japanese stuff that I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know. Sorry. There we go. Get fucked. And full life. What the hell? The guy just teleported. The missiles of Ninja Gaiden 3. Don't try to understand this game, guys, otherwise you're gonna lose your sanity. Seriously, this game makes no sense sometimes. It used to make sense in the previous games, but now it fully doesn't make any sense. You can play this game for like 1,000 hours and it's still not gonna make any sense. Like how someone thought this was fun. Because, you know, shockingly enough, a game can be hard as shit. Way harder than this game, by the way, and still be fun. I know because I played harder games than this, and they were way more fun. All the previous games were more fun than this. Hell, even the NES games. Oh, Macro, but you're not having fun because you're using the stupid overpowered move. Yeah, because I don't have any upgrades. I don't have any fucking cool combos that delimit enemies and have iframes. And the best way to farm money to buy the combos that you're not even gonna use is doing this. I'm sorry guys, I'm like a broken record. Yeah, this is what Ninja Gaiden 3 does to a man. I'm completely off my knockers. I'm just insane. Someone help me. Someone get this game away from me. Okay, this is supposed to be a bullshit guide, so sorry. But like, I try to add some humor to it because, I mean, you gotta laugh at something. And it's definitely not this game. This game is like the saddest game ever. You cry every time you play this garbage. Okay, Infested Chopper, please for the love of God, do not use your piercing void on the previous fights. I'm gonna buy Kusarigama LV2, but if you don't have enough money, don't worry. It's not essential on this chapter, just to save your fingers a bit. Now, for this enemy, this helicopter, you have to use the slowdown time. And then target the missiles, the weapons on him, on the left and right side, and then you can just shoot his body for an instant kill. If you don't do this, you're gonna die for like 5 hours. I'm serious. They don't let you play the video game. And just getting a shot is a miracle. Now use Piercing Void on this helicopter here. To end this garbage, you gotta kill some enemies first. I hope to God you save one, because these enemies, they don't let you play. So yeah, there's enemies here, and when the helicopter spawns, good luck getting a shot. Good luck getting a slowdown shot, because it is complete cheap garbage. There you go. Instant deletion of cancer. Instant cancer treatment. There you go. So if you don't have Piercing Void, you're gonna have to do that slowdown shot and aim at the weapons on the helicopter. On the left and right side first, and then after you do that, one shot to the body will instantly destroy him. If you don't do this, they take like 10 shots. And you're realistically not getting them off with these enemies nearby. So yeah, like, the helicopter by himself is already challenging enough, but they decided to put 3 of the worst enemies together, and yeah. They create these bullshit situations, and then just say, go fuck yourself, and I despise that. Because, yeah, this is challenging, this is hard, but not in a way that I would call it engaging and fun. Because one enemy is cheap garbage, and the other 4 enemies don't let you play the video game. So yeah, fun. There you go. These enemies, they don't get staggered by shurikens, so yeah. Just trying to have fun, you know, using my level 2 Kusarigama. Tasty on bone of the Kusarigama is quite good. That move is forward triangle. It instantly pulls the enemies to a dealing. But the enemy has to be staggered or be a shit enemy, like the scrubs. Otherwise, he's gonna evade it. And now, mandatory damage. Mandatory damage. But it's fine, the save point's nearby. Could have been much worse. Save first, then tackle the school challenge, because you get healed to full when you exit the school challenge, and You don't need to complete this. Please, for the love of God, don't try it, otherwise you may go fully insane like me. And here go, Cancer! And now for the gauntlet that never ends. So yeah guys, you don't need to do this fully, but at least the first wave, so that you can get a lot of karma points. Because if you try, you're gonna go insane. You're gonna lose it. So yeah, just spend Steel Bone, dodge the attacks, do Graveyard Spin, try to not get molested. Piercing Void. It's better to use Piercing Void on wave 1. By the way, if you don't feel like doing this fully, try to get out of this cool challenge with full Nimpo. It's gonna make the next part a little bit easier. Just so that you don't have to put up with AIDS. Less enemies, shield guys. Triangle, triangle to remove the shield. There you go, you're mine now. Steel Bone. Last enemy. Next wave, a bunch of spastic enemies with Jackrousers. And this is the best way you handle them. If you want to be absolutely cheap. Full health. Just to get the S rank on damage taken. There you go. Level on UT with the Kusa. Because honestly, this is the best way to handle the spastic enemies. Not the Jackrousers. The Jackrousers are okay. But like, this other enemy over here makes no sense. And I played this game for like countless hours. He makes no fucking sense. If you don't like Steel Bone bait them, they basically become completely spastic and never stop attacking. Like, the best way to fight them is to just use Steel Bone baiting. But if you want to fight them like the legitimate way, you can just use a weapon that has a lot of iframes like the Lunar and just combo. And after you delete, then you can just do obliteration. But like, let's be honest, who cares by this point? You just want to beat this difficulty, right? You don't really give a fuck. I know some people that do, but like, save yourself the gray hairs. Like, you spend a bunch of hours trying to learn this enemy, and what is your reward? Well, you got to learn another 10 enemies that are just worse than this enemy, so like, what's the point? What's the point, you know? There you go. Guess what the next wave is? You guys gonna love it. Guess what the next wave is? About 15 German Shepherds. Isn't this fun? And if you don't do this, the graveyard spin, I don't see how you're gonna beat this. I mean, I do see it, but you're gonna fucking die. Seriously. Cause what's the point of this fucking enemy over here? They think that this is fine. You can get instantly hit by these enemies with no chance of response. So yeah, fuck that dog shit. And now we have 3 statues shooting you at the same time. And your bow sucks, so you can basically drag them down with 2 shots. You have to shoot them like 6 times. And what I'm trying to do here is drag them all to the ground at once and use Piercing Void to delete all of them. But guess what's going to happen? Can you guys guess? I'm gonna give you a few seconds to guess. And yeah. Sorry. Guess I suck. I'm not gonna show you guys how to handle this enemy with the UT baiting because I completely fucked that one up. This is the UT lane strategy where you do a triangle straight into a charge triangle after dodging their attacks. And if they are merciful, they let you charge it. If you charge behind them, they can totally counter you, like I I did here. Like, the guy could have countered me, and I would have just eat shit and died. Triangle? Try triangle. Try to do in front of them, never do behind them. See? There you go. If they stagger, you charge. If they don't stagger, don't charge. Otherwise you're getting hit. And last wave, if I die, guess what happens? Yeah, Wolf. How do you beat Wolf? Just spam this and pray. Honestly. If he does the counter combo, try to evade it. Anything else you can just dodge and rotate triangle. Dodge, rotate triangle, that's the counter combo. Get away immediately. Or dodge. Or pray. There you go. I could have died here. Totally. And what is my reward? 15,000 karma. Not worth it, seriously. Fucking sucks. And I broke my controller, and here we go, next fight. Use the R3 button to slow down and target their thruster to instantly take them down. Or you can just do this the way I like to do, which is just spam and shoot. Spam, dodge and shoot. Dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot. There you go. It is faster, but honestly, this part is really bad. Like, you try to use the slowdown and they hit you. Because they never stop fucking firing. Look at this, dude. Like, holy fuck, this couldn't be more A's if they tried. If you want, you can just use Graveyard Spin and ignore the guys, the flying guys, seriously. If you're good at doing the Graveyard Spin, you're pretty much invincible 90% of the time. And when you aren't, you get hit and die. Oh! Chopper! Piercing Void. Piercing Void or do that thing that I told you guys. Yeah, they put a chopper just to kill you. Just so that you have to do all that you did again. Say, yeah, very fun design here. It's a bucket of joy and fun. Count how many times I said the word fun, and you would have more fun than me playing this game right now. I'll get ya. Goodbye, sir. Go. Be careful here. The rocket enemies are gonna start spawning soon. Oh, there you go. One, commencing operation. Another one just spawned. Two, there's another one. Three. Another one. Another one. What the fuck is this game, dude? Who made this? I know who made this. But honestly, fuck you, dude, for making this. You shouldn't be working on the industry, Mr. Hayashi. There we go. Oh, 3 more enemies because they want you to die. You thought this would be over, dude? You fucking mental. Oh, another rocket enemy. There we go. Funzis. I'll get you. You're mine now. There we go. Holy shit, I did an Izuna drop, poggers, SS, and now for the boring part. Whenever you're thrown into a nightmare sequence, please spam Steel Bone. The enemies will constantly spam Steel Bone attacks, and this is the best way to survive this concoction. And you want to do this because of money, and because it makes these parts really free, like super easy to do. And yeah, just dodge and mash triangle. Die, you dodge and press triangle. There we go. Building that bloody rage mechanic. It maxes out at 3, so you get 3 times the karma points, and then you cash it in with a UT. Recommend using the Kusarigama always. There you go, guys. Fun. Just like the developers intended. Peak boredom. Oh, last guy, he wants you to steal that S from you, so just kill him. There you go. SS, massive karma points. Cinematic sequence, I'm suffering. We will survive this, don't know. Will the game end right here and save us all? I wish. I really fucking wish, dude. Sorry? They are breaking my house over here? Sorry. Grab a scarab and it's over. So I hope you guys saved Nimpo, because if you didn't, this next part is gonna be absolute hell. Kill the 2 rocket enemies and then just run away if you want. You can kill the flying enemies too, but who cares. Now Infested Chopper experience. You need to kill about 5 enemies or 4. First chopper, Piercing Void. If you don't have it, don't know, dude. Game over for you. There you go. Chopper, hello, thank you. The first one is down, and now you have to do that thing that I told you. Use the slowdown while you have the chance. Spoilers, you almost never have the chance. There you go, 1. Now you need to shoot the other side, 2. There you go. And now 1 shot to the middle will instantly take it out. If you don't do this, you're gonna be stuck here for like 5 hours. See, easy, easy. And by the way, not getting hit on this part is complete another ace. Like if you try to do this part no damage, you're gonna be here to the end of your life. So yeah, just try to go into the jet of high-tech bullshit with your health bar not at minimum. Like, try to make sure you can at least survive 1 attack, because otherwise you're gonna hate your life. And here we go. Next part, my favorite boss fight. The not infested jet. Immediately block, because he starts his fight by rushing you, and if you don't block, you die. Dodge and shoot. Pick a side, dodge and shoot. And there you go. You can take them down quite fast. These enemies here on the wings. Press triangle to break the glass, and then you just do graveyard spin until the glass fully breaks, and then you press triangle again. Kinda weird, but it's how it works. Second phase, same thing, it only gains one attack, which is the carpet bomb. He can do the laser too, but it's quite rare. And by the way, the auto-targeting sucks. And if you aim at the middle of the jet, the boss takes no damage, and then you have to endure lighting telling you that the cockpit is too heavily armored when you don't have a fucking choice in the matter. Yeah. Deal with it. There you go. And now you're gonna do the same thing. The moment you hit this thing once, you're gonna have to play the favorite part of Resident Evil 6. The climbing sequence. When the yellow light lights up, you can just change direction and the bullets are gonna miss you. Now there's gonna be 2 ranged enemies, completely unfair, so just spam graveyard spin and pray to God. If you try to take out the flying guys, you're gonna have an aneurysm and die. Yeah. And the final phase. The final phase is completely unfair. So yeah, the start of the fight, turn 180 degrees and cast a piercing void on the wings of the jet to deal a lot of damage and shorten this sequence, and then you're basically gonna pray to God, because there's no strategy for this garbage. There's about 8 flying enemies total, 2 at a time, and if you try to take them out, this fight takes forever and you die trying. So just focus on the wings of the jet and pray that you get lucky, because there's no elegant way to beat this boss. Trust me, guys. This boss is atrocious. This boss to no damage is like one of the hardest things you ever done in your life. And I'm not joking. Because they don't know how to create good boss fights. There you go. And it's over. Fun boss, right? You probably died like 15 times to this boss. And that's being kind. Yeah. You can't combo him, you can only use one thing, and it is designed like a piece of wank. That's this game in a nutshell, but this boss takes the cake. And it gets worse, but spoilers. Okay. Just hold L1 and R1, and then you can jump off. And chapter is over. The Michael Bay chapter is over. Thank fuck, never again. And there you go, a bunch of karma, and yeah. See you guys at the next chapter, which is going to be very fun.